looking at a face, in order for one to look as good as they could, it is important to start with the skin. The skin is the first thing that people notice. Before you even talk about relaxing muscles or filling hollows that we do with Botox and fillers, the skin is the most important thing that we can improve. It is the easiest thing to improve, it is the least expensive thing to improve, and also as we improve the quality of the skin, what we are going to also be doing is improving the health of the skin. And that means that we will have less skin cancers, and the skin in general will just appear younger, healthier, and brighter. Now, most people think that in order for them to achieve this, they have to buy very expensive creams, and these creams that cost a lot of money that they buy over the counter really does very little, if anything. Today, we have excellent creams that can only be obtained from a pharmacy with a prescription that can be used at night. And what they do is slowly start to rehabilitate the skin and re-educate the skin and repair the damage that we have from the sun and from smoking and from just getting a little older. Now, these creams are applied, again, at night. They sometimes cause a little redness or a little peeling. If that happens, we stop it, wait a few days, and start it again. We also have to use a very mild soap, something like Cetaphil cleanser, something for babies, because many times people are using exfoliants, and then when they put on a prescription cream, it causes too much irritation. So one thing is using this cream at night. These creams, again, are prescription. We could start with something that's already made, like a Defrin or Retin-A. And for those who have more of a pigmentary issue, then we could actually make up a cream in the pharmacy that is used for a few months and that could dramatically help to lighten the skin and to give it a lot of freshness and brightness. Now, the other thing that is critically important is the use of the sunscreen. Now, people think that all sunscreens are the same and that the number 30, 50, 70 is the most important, but that's only part of the story. What's very important is the UVA blocking ability, and there are some new advancements in the quantity and the quality of the UVA blocker, and we see that certain sunscreens provide the best UVA blocking. These include Neutrogena and also La Roche-Posay, Lancome, and Vichy are my top picks for excellent sunscreens. Now, sunscreens should not only be applied once a day, but they should really be applied every time we go out, because it only lasts for a few hours, maybe 3 hours. So by putting it on in the morning, it does not suffice for the afternoon or the evening. And it's always best to try to avoid the sun. If you like taking a walk, wonderful. Do it in the early morning, the late evening, wear a hat, and try to protect yourself from the sun, not only with sunscreen, but by sun avoidance. By doing these simple maneuvers, slowly there will be a real improvement in the quality of the skin. The skin will appear brighter, fresher, and lighter. And you could also start really working on the very fine wrinkles just with the cream. Once you do that, anything else you do with Botox or fillers will look a lot better, and you are going to get a much better total appearance. And I've had patients who have been using creams and come to me and tell me their friends are asking them, did they do a facelift? Now, how could that be? How can a cream give the appearance of a facelift? A cream does not give a facelift, but when somebody looks at you and they haven't seen you in a while, and all of a sudden you look dramatically better, they don't know what you did. So right away they're thinking, oh, you must have done a facelift, when in fact all you have used are creams. Now, one other point with creams are that they help prevent skin cancer. The vitamin A derivatives such as Retin-A or Defrin used on a daily basis should lower the incidence of skin cancer. So here you have it. You can just use a cream in a non-threatening home environment where you're going to be getting a slow and steady improvement and increasing not only the cosmetic appearance of your skin, but also the health and beauty of your skin.